Are you cool with just speaking at, I mean, because that's what I think is going to sound awesome.
Yeah, no, I am cool with that. Like I said, I got a bunch here. I'm just going to figure out what works and what doesn't. This is The Apples by Julia Wagner.
Is it cool? Is it cool if we just play it like that? I mean,
yeah, yes,
like,
yes.
It'll be you in the foreground.
Yeah.
Me in the background.
Sure. Yep.
Look at that fucking thing, man.
What thing is that?
That thing, man. So
When's the last time you guys used this Kirby?
Yes, today.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I doing something wrong to it?
Yeah, probably.
Do the bananas forgive you for throwing them away, letting them grow brown, mashing them, chewing them, until there's nothing left but the peel that still looks at you like you could fix the whole world if you wanted? Do they forgive you for choosing apples for your lunch, passing them over for the fruit that feels better in your mouth? The bananas do forgive you. They forgive you because you've never peeled them in any particular way. Never gazed too long at their yellow skin, never told them how special they are, how you never thought you would find them. You have never told them how you feel closer to God when they are in your mouth. They knew what they were from the start. They had a price tag on them. They were meant to be sold, bought, churned, and burned in the cold, hard machine of the body. They knew what they meant and what they didn't mean to you. They could simply exist, hanging in banana limbo, while you switched to an apple a day a diet. You could stand just outside the kitchen and eat those apples forever, pale juice dripping from your chin onto the floor as the door swings open and closed and back again, the bananas turning brown to yellow and back again. They would forgive you, but the apples, the bright red of them taps the source inside you, makes you think of new things, childish things, things like pure imagination, carnival rides, trick-or-treats, and you've told them so. They know what they do to you, and they know exactly what they mean to you. So though you know you will get sick of them one day, you also know that they could never forgive you if you went back to the bananas. They would roll their shiny selves around and around in your head. You would dream of apple trees every night. Apples falling up and down and back again all night in your head, behind your eyes, and they will never get out. They will never leave you alone.
How's that smell?
What am I smelling?
Awesome.
I'm smelling awesome. This one's called Poem. It's by Frank Stafford. When the rain hits the snake in the head, he closes his eyes and wishes he were asleep in a tire on the side of the road so young boys could roll him over forever. This one's one of mine. It's called On the Burdens Placed on Truth.
Today?
Are you having all the lights on?
I couldn't think of a less romantic thing. The radiator knocks somewhere below and finds its way out through 7 metal tongues, 7 metal ears caught. It's uncomfortable, like being smacked in the mush by a lover in her sleep. I don't know why it happens. Some sort of steam jammed up somewhere, though I can't imagine how the hell steam could clog anything. I obviously know nothing about how a radiator works, but I trust them. My toes are sweaty in my old slippers. How I know I am warm.
It just smells like a fart in here.
This one's called Faking It by Frank Montesonti. My girlfriend has multiple orgasms. I'm not sure who is giving her those orgasms, but she'll come home with a grocery sack and drop them on the table. They look like tiny doorknobs made of bronze. Neither of us is sure how they move. They start floating in random directions through the air, the ceiling, clouds. Stepping out of the shower, she's beautiful. Though if she weren't an art so much my creation, I don't think I'd love her at all. At the industrial coffee shop, 3 packets of sugar. One leans against a white mug, another the silver napkin dispenser, and one faints on the table like a simplistic murder scene. My mind goes places not quite thought. on cool spring mornings when all my little infidelities float off above the trees. Same author, quick study in unhappiness. There's a light directly above my head in this cafe, as if I have an idea. I have no idea. In 30 years, I have barely managed to watch the snow collect on the uncollected phone books on my porch. Once I suspected it all may have to stop, the people, trains crossing the country, and I wouldn't have to feel anymore. Every month the wind sweeps through my paycheck. I have a cat left over from a previous girlfriend. It's a little like a memory that naps 3/4 of its life. It stretches out on the carpet which still holds the blood and ash of the last tenants. It would sleep on my coffin if the sun were on it. Once I had the idea I might be unhappy. Soon, unhappiness draped over the trees like mosquito netting. I could hum it in the shower. Snow all week, says the weatherman, the blue tint freezing him in the television. Sara Gelston's alternate ending. You've been away too long for pleasure on business. You're coming home and the almanac predicts heat waves, hurricanes, other unlikelihoods. The old bar in our town is serving 7 cocktails for the price of 6. The deck is open. Pleasure. You are coming home with your pregnant girlfriend whom no one has met. The baby will be named Bullet or Hunger or Ranger, and I think, oh, you have not changed, and oh, what an impossibly hot summer to come into this world. We'll all climb into the truck with the windows down and the bed full of shovels. I will point out the bend in the road, and you will slow to a crawl, aware of what you have to lose. The lake down the hill will never change. Look, it is on your left. Look how everything could have gone another way.